Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. So follow up to our viewer question about the Sigma 17 to 50 to f2.8 OS or the Tamron 17 to 50 f2.8 VC, I believe it is. They were asking which was the better lens. So I'd given my recommendations. You can check them out in the past video. But I just wanted to let you know, if you check out the video, see there's quite a few comments on it. Mostly either positive for Sigma or negative for Tamron. I think that's pretty much sums it all up. We've got I own the Tamron, not a good lens, unsharp. That's from John Johansson. We've got KE writing in, I bought a used Tamron for $239. I have a lot of difficulty making it sharp. I can't return it, but regret the purchase. But if I'm walking about, I still use it. Probably because she's not at f2.8. You know, get a deeper aperture. You know, if you're up to f5.6 or f8, she's probably making it work for her. Does anyone have any experience with... Okay, that's a question about another Tamron lens. I own the Sigma. It is very good for what you pay for. One of the must-have lenses for APS-C sensors. And that is Mixan's. I think it's in Russian Cyrillic, his name, so I'm sorry I can't read that, so I can't pronounce it, but thanks for the comment. Kevin Nago, recently sold my D7100 with Sigma 17 to 50 OS, moved to full frame D610, great combo, had no problems with sharpness, so another big fan of the Sigma. Sigma 17 to 50 OS is an extremely sharp lens, I love it. That's from YouTube user Apo1980. Richard Haw writes in, apart from the cheap rotating focus ring, the Sigma is awesome. Did not own one, but tried it many times. Never fails to impress. So that's pretty good. I don't remember a problem with the focus ring. Maybe we're both. Maybe he's talking about the hood. Either way, he's still very impressed with the lens. Christian Stansu. Sigma is superior in every aspect. I have the lens and I love it. Great colors and contrast. The OS is very good even for video. So Christian's feedback is pretty much right on par with mine. I love that lens. Thanks, Christian. Then we've got, let's see, we had one person saying, okay, this is JJ Ladd. Sigma are buttheads. They don't tell you that you can't zoom in on the LCD and scroll smoothly around the image. You have to keep tapping the arrows to move around. It sounds to me, this is on his D7100, he says the image quality is fine, but it's a lame way of reviewing images on camera. I'm not entirely sure here, but it sounds to me like you're having issues with your camera and how you review on camera, not with the Sigma. Because unless I'm totally mistaken, I can't see how the Sigma lens is influencing or controlling what you can do for review on your screen, on your camera. It really shouldn't be. So I think this is a problem you're having with the camera body, and maybe adapting to how you review things or something. If you're coming from another camera, I'm not sure there, but I'm really not seeing that as an issue with the actual Sigma lens, and you do say that the image quality is great. So anyways, as you can see here, folks, it seems to be the trend that those that own Sigma love it or have shot with it. They love it. They're all saying, even when they have little nitpicks, they're saying it's very sharp and a great lens. And those that have owned the Tamron writing in say it's not sharp and they regret it. So that, you know, everybody's basically backed up my feelings with the Sigma 17 to 50 being awesome and all the problems I've had with the Tamron. So I'm curious, and this is very interesting because I was curious if my experience was unique. I didn't think so because I'd had 4 copies of the Tamron, but it certainly appears it is not, and especially not unique with the Sigma too, being such a great lens. Now, I've had 2 or 3 copies of that over the years as I've bought and sold things and reacquired lenses, and they've all been great. So this would seem to, more a greater sample. So if you have experience that you haven't wrote in, feel free to leave them below. So I just like to see this kind of build up maybe a bit, or leave them on the original one, because it's a question I get a lot: the Sigma versus the Tamron. And in this instance, I'm not saying Tamron doesn't have some good lenses, but this Tamron lens versus the Sigma lens, I think hands down, as other people are saying as well, and myself with multiple copies, the Sigma just kills it. So if any comments and feedback, leave them below. If you've owned either of these lenses and want to let us know how it performs for you, thanks, leave it below. And we'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks, folks.